What is your definition of leadership, and how does that definition translate to what you see as the role of the mayor of Cheyenne?
You know, I think a leader brings out the best in the people they work with. I'm trying to think of the leaders that I've been around. They accomplish the goals of your organization, but they also bring out the best in the people that are around them to achieve those goals. So that's kind of how I see a leader, somebody who you respect, somebody you want to be around and one you want to work with. And you asked, how do I see the mayor in this?
How does that definition of leadership translate into the role of mayor?
Well, I think the one big challenge that a mayor has is working with the city council, because you're separate but equal. So they're elected separately. They have their own I don't know what you call it, rules, but their own goals and things like that. And so I think if I look back at my time with Jack Spiker, he did such a good job of including the city council in all the things that happened with the city. And I think that's what the mayor has to do. You've got to go out and you've got to establish confidence with the members of the community. And in my case, I think it would be reestablish that trust with government. You've got to establish that trust with the employees, that they're going to be safe and well taken care of. And you've also got to establish a relationship with the city council. So I see all of those things being really important as far as a leader. I look at the city council kind of like a board of directors, and their job is to set the priorities, or to set the I would say the priorities, or to pass the ordinances, rules, appropriate money, and it's the mayor's job to implement those the best that they can. But also I think the mayor has to have a vision and share that with the community's vision, and share that with the council. So, yeah. But I think it's bringing out the best in others and achieving the goals of your organization.
As a follow-up, how important do you feel it is for the mayor to be an ambassador for our community, setting a good example both in person and online?
It's imperative, I think. I think when you're out in public, you are the face of the city. When you write stuff, people are going to look at that as being something coming from the city. I think it's imperative that you do that.
Leadership is a person that has the ability to encourage people to grow, to be much more than what they really are, to help them want to go further, but also has the ability of saying, this is what I see, what do you see? And then take all of these ideas and come up with a solution, one idea at a time. But is also willing to take and step out and listen to other people's ideas, knowing that you're not necessarily always the smartest person in the room, and that other people have the same idea or the same ability to come up with the ideas that you do. And being able to institute that into a solution, but being open-minded enough to listen to everybody in the room, not just yourself. How that translates into being a good mayor is, the problem is ego. Is your ego bigger than your servants tell? And I find that a lot of cases, that's the problem, is their ego is too big. They don't want to listen to what's on the outside. They don't want to bring people together and hear what these different classes of situations bring to the table. And the mayor needs to be able to do that. And that's how my leadership style works, is being able to listen to everybody and make it all work.
As a follow-up, how important do you feel it is for the mayor to be an ambassador for our community, setting a good example both in person and online?
I think it's as important as a community person, as a person in the community, if you will. How you present yourself and how you present your community is how people are going to see you. It's like when you drive into Cheyenne and you see something that is unsightful. That's your first impression. Well, as the mayor, you're people's first impression before they ever get here. So it's very, very important that you are astute, you're well-spoken, you speak well of your community, but you speak honestly as well. So very, very important as the ambassador.